Hello everyone, Gene Molina here, Natural Tennis Solutions. So we're talking about the second serve and we're talking about the arm going out to the right. I know this concept is going to be a little strange for people, but the arm going out to the right on the second serve is a big deal. A lot of people can't learn this second serve hybrid, which is topspin and slice at the same time. Topspin will be hitting the ball from a 6 o'clock position to the 12. Then we have the hybrid, which would be more from the 7 o'clock position. So the second serve, getting the arm to go out to the right. What I mean by this is I get around to my serve and I get the arm to go out to the right. This is it. This is all I'm doing. I'm going up and I'm going out to the right. There it is. Done. Out to the right. So how does that hit the ball forward? How does it hit the ball forward? I'm coming up, getting around. I can't hit it forward. My hand is not as good to hit the ball with going forward, but the racket becomes more valuable. So I set up, I put it out there. I got one to go forward. There it is. It actually had a little topspin too. I'm just going out this way, but I'm trying to make sure that I hit the ball with my hand pointed out that way. I get around, oops, bad toss. Here we go. Up, there it is. So the ball actually has a little bit of spin on it, but I'm going out to the right. I'm making sure I go out to the right when I hit this. If I add the racket to this, I can get myself set up. I turn, and I'm going out to the right. And all I'm looking to do is get topspin. I don't really look to hit the ball in the court. When you practice something new, do not look at the result. Feel what's happening. I'm trying to teach everyone about feel-based learning. Feel-based learning has a lot less chance to actually fall apart or just let you down during match play because you're feeling what's happening rather than thinking about it. So when I set this up for the spin serve, my racket goes out to the right, and so does my arm. My arm is what leads the way. What I'm doing is I'm doing internal and external rotation of the shoulder. So as I get up to this part, this is external rotation, external, and then as I get up to the ball, it's internal to make the arm do this positioning. So I get up and external and internal. And that one actually, the toss got a little further behind me. If you want to play around with the toss a little bit behind you, please make it to the point where it's not arching your back. If you start doing something where the back gets arched, that's going to hurt you in the long run. So don't let it arch your back. If it's above your head, that's fine. The toss is going to be in different places. So there, I tossed it a little more to the right, but I can still get that spin. Just do not mess with your lower back. Your lower back is very, very sensitive. So I get up and I rotate around and I'm getting spin. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not accelerating too fast, even though hitting your second serve, you should accelerate as fast as you do on your first serve. But the difference is you're swinging out to the right. You are not swinging forward. If I swing a little bit further forward, using the angle of my arm going out that way, then what I should get is a little bit more speed. The ball will go through a little bit more. It will actually go a little bit lower to the net, if you see. So the ball actually goes a little bit lower to the net. So the more my arm goes out to the right, the higher the ball should go over the net. The more my arm goes into the court, so instead of going out straight above, say, this baseline, it's going at an angle, say around 45 degrees. The more it goes that way, the lower it's going to go to the net. The ball still stays in, but it's definitely going over the net lower. So I need you guys to understand that you've tried to hit the spin serve before, but you always get more of a lower ball and you don't get that height. Well, now you understand why. As you go out to the right, the racket has a better chance to stay under the ball. As you go a little bit more forward toward the court, it doesn't stay under the ball as much. It actually hits through the ball a little more. So the more you hit through it, the lower the trajectory of the ball will get toward the net. If I go even further in front with the arm, then the ball goes even lower to the net. So the further forward I go, the lower it's actually going to go, and the flatter it's going to get. Further in front I go, the flatter this ball usually gets. So there the ball went really flat. Ball really stayed low as I went out to the side. So at this point, hopefully that gets you to understand what's going on with the serve, at least what this second serve is about. The spin serve is about getting the arm to go out to the side. I already talked about the racket being heavy in your hand so that it's staying down as it goes, as your arm goes up, so that it gets under the ball. One piece I'd like to add in is keeping the chest facing to the side fence. So on this second serve, we've gone through the arm being out to the side. On my other video, it's talking about the racket being heavy at a specific spot. And now it's about keeping the chest facing that direction. So we don't open up our chest toward the court. On the first serve, we can. But on the second serve, we would keep our chest, at least through contact, facing out toward the side fence. So I would go up and I would keep my chest facing the side fence as I make contact. I won't turn my chest at all here through the sample, so I'm just going to go through and not turn the chest. And I keep it there. That toss was terrible. We'll try it again. There we go. Keeping the chest out this way, tosses a little further behind. Toss was above my head that time, above that time. Keeping myself facing this way will pretty much ensure that I go out this way with my arm and I don't rotate forward to get more of a distance going into the court. So since I'm trying to stay under the ball and make the ball go up with spin, I keep myself facing to the side and I make myself just stay there. Arm goes out there, to the right as well, so nothing actually ends up going forward. Once you get comfortable with this, you can start going, hitting through, and the body will actually go forward a little bit more, but I'll get into that in another video. This video may have gotten a little lengthy, but it's necessary. You guys need to understand what this second serve is about. The amount of spin that you get on it will depend on the amount of speed you go up with. If you go up really fast with your arm and you do everything correctly, you'll get more spin. Then you just play around with the angle of your arm going into the court to actually bring it down. The ball will penetrate more and will make it a lot more difficult for your opponent to attack. So hopefully this made some sense. Questions, comments, please like and subscribe. And again, I don't want the monologue. I really have enjoyed some of the comments you guys have given me on some of the other videos that I have. So hopefully I will keep this going, and thank you very much.